SPACECOM will soon be followed, very importantly, by the establishment of the United States Space Force. 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 Space Force.
Then, by continuing their quest for knowledge, their struggle against limits, by continuing to push toward the far frontier.
Mr. President, would you have liked to have made a bigger commitment to the space program in terms of money for the future than you have?
I'll try to do all that's possible to answer problems.
Space Force. Space Force.
This program is the highest priority.
We're not only getting our money's worth, our commitment to space has been one of the best investments we've ever made.
Space Force.
On those early Mercury missions. We were part of the NASA team launching probes into deep space to chart the unknown.
In all our space endeavors, and next, for the new century, back to the moon, back to the future, and this time, back to stay.
Clearly, the natural extensions of the space program, which began a generation ago, the direct descendants of the dreams of the three men we are here to honor today.
By 2020, as the launching point for missions beyond. Beginning no later than 2008, we will send a series of robotic missions to the lunar surface to research and prepare for future human exploration.
Buzz has been there. There's a lot more of space to explore and a lot more to learn when we do. So I believe it's more important to ramp up our capabilities to reach and operate at a series of increasingly demanding targets while advancing our technological capabilities with each step forward. And that's what this strategy does. And that's how we will ensure that our leadership in space is even stronger in this new century than it was in the last.
Politicians who are all talk and no action, constantly complaining, but never doing anything about it.
Space exploration 50 years ago. As you will hear, in these recommendations, we will call on NASA not just to adopt new policies, but to embrace a new mindset.
We do.